Hello. So this video is going to cover something that I think is pretty important, and I want to be serious about it. But let's just go into it. Suicide Prevention Month. And the first thing I want to say is, if you're here because you got directed here as a recommended video, which I doubt, or if you're maybe thinking that suicide's the only way to go, I just want to say that give it a chance. Tomorrow is a better day. Maybe not. Let me rephrase that. Tomorrow is another day, and things get better. Things can get better, and just don't give up. Don't give up on yourself. And I also want to talk to you about the fact that there are hotlines that you can call. The suicide hotline, I'll put the number somewhere here so that you can call them. You can text them now. You can go to their website. I'll put all that information in the description. You are definitely worth continuing on, and just don't give up. I have had times when I was younger that the thought passed by my brain. I never really gave it serious thought, but it definitely, I was bullied a lot when I was younger, and of course it seems like the easy way out is, well, if I'm gone, then it's over with and I don't have to worry about it. But the thing is, remember who you're leaving behind if you decide to get rid of yourself. There are people that love you, there are people that care about you, and they will be absolutely devastated if you are gone. So keep that in mind. Know that you're loved, and if you need anything, there is somebody out there who will listen and will help you if they can. And like I said, the links to all the stuff and the phone number and everything are in the description for this video if you need somebody to talk to. One thing that I used to do is try to help other people. It's interesting. When I was younger, I went to NA meetings, and that's Narcotics Anonymous. And sitting and listening to people who have real problems, and I'm not saying your problem's not real, I'm saying my problems weren't real. The problems that I was having at the time weren't as big of a deal as I thought they were. When I went to those meetings and listened to people, the things that they talked about and the things that they'd been through made me rethink how horrible I thought my life was. It wasn't as horrible as I thought it was. So my point is if you listen to others, and if you set out to help somebody else, sometimes that'll help you. So that's a suggestion. It's also hard, though, to get into a situation with someone who is in trouble with whatever issue it is, whether it's depression or anxiety or some physical issue, and not mental but physical, and you as a helper, you as a person who cares, get to the point where you don't know what else to do, and you want to help. I know you want to help, but you don't know how. And I'm talking about this because it's coming from a place of wanting to help people in the past and getting to a point where I couldn't. And what did I do? What could I do? And it hurt me to not be able to help somebody. But what I finally realized is there are people who are specifically trained to help others with issues, whatever that issue may be: grief, drug addiction, and so on. So just know that if you're not the one in trouble, if you're not the one thinking about committing suicide, but if you're the one that's trying to help somebody get away from that thought process, or see some sort of optimistic outcome, don't take it all on yourself. suggest to them that they need to talk to somebody who can actually provide them with some tools to try to help them. And I'm not an expert in any way, shape, or form. I'm not a doctor. All I am is a person who's lived for 40 plus years and who cares deeply about other people and wants to help them and hasn't always been able to. So that's where I'm coming from with this. So if you're thinking about it, if it's crossed your mind, if you don't see any other way out, please talk to somebody. Please go call one of these numbers, text these people. There's no shame in asking for help. There's not. There's no shame in it at all. Do whatever it takes to figure out what's wrong and figure out how to solve it so that you can keep going, because you're worth it. You are 100% worth it. And I don't often say this on my channel because to me it's sort of assumed, because I do love people so much, but I love you and I care about you and I want to see you tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day. So please, I mean, heck, start a YouTube channel. Start talking about it on YouTube. There are mean people out there. That's true. And they'll say mean stuff. And they'll say, why don't you just kill yourself? Which is just such a stupid thing to say to people. But there are supportive, sweet, loving people out there who genuinely care and who genuinely want to help you. So if you need help, talk to a professional. Get some professional assistance, some tools to use to get you past this, to figure out ways to cope with what you're going through, and it's gonna be okay. It will eventually be okay. It may not be okay tomorrow. It may not be okay in a week. Things may seem horrible and like they're never gonna get better, but they will get better. They will get better. So I think that's all I had to say about this. I hope you have a good night or good day or whatever, wherever you are. And remember that you're worth it and you're loved and you're cared about.